our student guest here today, Mark, is part of something that for me is really an opportunity to bring Eden Campus right here to Mankato and to MSU. So I'd like him to talk a little bit about this Buro 507 idea that was a gift, somewhat a gift and somewhat stolen with love from our partner in the Netherlands, Han University. And I'd like him to tell us a little bit about his experience with it.
Yes, I'm anxious to hear about that, Mark.
Yeah, it was a fantastic experience. I'll start out with kind of explaining a little bit of what Buro 302 and Buro 507, the company concept is.
Okay.
Ultimately, we're a student-run organization comprised of 4 separate teams. We got a management team, audio-visual team, design team, and a programming team. And what we do as a company is we come together and collaborate and come up with creative solutions to real-world client problems and projects that they come to us with.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting real-world experience. We're applying what we've learned in school and outside of school to build profit and revenue for our company to be self-sustaining as well. And it gives the students that opportunity to just experience real-world business, get it out there, while still being in that safe environment of a internship type position or a student-run company that is ultimately an appendage of MSU itself.
Right.
So it's a very, very cool concept. Like Scott had said, it started over in the Netherlands at the Han University. The founder was Job Vogel. He came up with this concept himself and is still the leader over there at the Han. I was lucky enough to be selected to go work over there as a project manager and a little bit as a programmer. That didn't work out so well, but I found my light with the project management side of things.
So now, sorry to interrupt, but I mean, what is your you have a particular track at the university here that you're trying to graduate with a degree?
I am majoring in human resource management with a minor in computer technology and business administration.
All right.
So when I first went over there, I was actually an information systems major. So it was a little bit of business, a little bit of IT mix.
Right.
So this company really excited me, and I thought, hey, I could get some pretty awesome programming experience. And once I got over there, I kind of found out that, programming really doesn't click with me. And so I talked to Job, and I said, Job, this just isn't working out. What can I do? And he said, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, I think I could be a project manager based on my previous job experience and some classes that I've taken. And he said, great, what's your plan? And I told him, and by the end of the day, he was extremely happy that I had come to him with that. And he said, these are the type of situations that we look for in Buro. I mean, this is what Buro is all about, that figuring out yourself, finding that creative solution, finding your way, coming up with a plan, and carrying through with that plan. So he was really proud to have that kind of situation unfold and happen to me, and it worked out for the best. It kind of pushed me in the right direction. But, yeah.
Well, I just want to acknowledge the fact that you didn't come to him empty-handed, right?
This is
you
very
came
true.
to him with a plan right there. Win. That's a
right.
win.
That's right.
So you learned something somewhere.
Yes. I had thought about it just a
stuff
little
like
bit.
that. That's awesome.
And
I like that
Mark
story.
was one of a group of students that over the years have been selected. Job would come over here with a couple of his student leaders, and then interview and have some work sessions with MSU students, and then choose the students that could go and study abroad at Han University as students and also as employees at Buro 302.
Okay.
I saw this process unfold last October, so almost a year ago now, and was blown away by it and thought we should have one of these here. We need this. And Job was more than happy to just share all the IP, the technology, to encourage the students that had been to Han and come back to support this. And basically, Mark and his student colleagues have established now the first Buro 302 franchise. And in conversation with Job, we started talking about Eden Campus a while ago. Job actually took a trip down there.
Oh, wow.
And would like to see one of our next franchises be at Eden Campus, maybe at Nelson Mandela University, and open the doors to having a student from Mankato and a couple students from Han in the Netherlands and a couple South African students all working together in real time in collaboration for client contracts, which would be just an amazing opportunity. Not that this whole opportunity, this whole experience isn't already phenomenal, but this would just add the international component to it and have 3 continents working together.
I think we should also acknowledge the whole collaboration that started, I don't even know how many years ago, with Thomson Reuters that still goes on today.
That's right. So,
and that sort of was the genesis of some of what's going on now, right?
Right. So Maverick Software, which is just around the corner here over by the movie theater in University Square, that model is where a group of students, almost all of them are a single major in the computer area. They work with Maverick Software, which has a contract with Thomson Reuters, and they're doing real projects for Thomson Reuters. So their code they write shows up, and people are using it the next day. And they're working in teams that are primarily professionals with a student member or 2 as part of it. And Dr. Mike Wells has been running that. And that has shown us that this can happen on campus, right? Our campus can work with external clients, real contracts. Students can get paid as student workers. It opens the door for international students who are limited to only working on campus to have this kind of experience. Students are getting portfolios built out of this.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine that the opportunities are just incredible for the
right.
students.
And this Buro model brought to us the idea of any different discipline. So whatever it is that the client needs, we can find the students and maybe some faculty support that helps us accomplish a project that might have a little bit of technical writing, plus some film, plus some IT, plus some project management and graphics. And so students who would typically work in projects in a class with just students in their major now are working outside of class for money with students across the institution in different disciplines, which is much more reflective of what their professional experience is going to be.
Well, not to mention, it takes a little of the sting off of what it costs to go to school.
Absolutely.
I mean, even if it's just a little bit, it still, helps.
That's right. And a lot of students will have a job where they need to go to their car, drive home or drive off campus, go do a couple hours, get back for their next class.
Oh, yeah.
But Bureau 507 has space in the Academic Computing Center where they can students can go and put in some hours or just go and do some of their homework with their colleagues in 507. They don't have to leave campus. We can keep student debt down. We can encourage international students to have some student work experience on campus, and it fits with their visa requirements that they're a student employee at the university.
Right.
So I've been running this up the flagpole to as many people as possible, and nobody's been able to poke many holes in this model that Han has shared with us. It's really got a lot of potential to be a growing part of more and more students' experiences here at MSU.
You're going to find this odd. I work at a university, right? But I'm still sometimes a little bit confused about what constitutes research and what constitutes applied knowledge. And so help me on this, because it sounds like it's almost a little bit of both in a way.
I think sometimes research gets defined pretty narrowly.
Yeah.
I was a professor here for 17 years before I stepped into this, surprisingly, this dean role. And to me, if I see a student who is learning how to discover knowledge that's new to them and apply it in a way they haven't before, that's research. They're not creating new knowledge for the world.
No.
They're creating a new experience for them, how to find it, how to use it. And we've got a lot of opportunity on this campus for undergraduate students to do research, to display their research, to do it in collaboration with other students, with faculty members. And all of these projects are going to be new experiences for students to learn how to do a thing, learn how to apply it, and then part of the culture, and I'll let Mark speak about this, but is that these are students, so we have to be really clear with clients. Failure's an option.
Yeah.
We'll have some slip-ups, and what the ask is all right, client, professional, person with experience, bring what you can to the table to help these students learn about not just the technology or the outcome, but the process, the communications, the soft skills.
Well, and let's face it, failure is always an option in the real world, too. In fact, that's how businesses eventually figure things out.
That's right.
You know, they probably stubbed their toes a few times, and that's okay, right?
That's for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, you got to do that. That is just a great opportunity. So again, okay, we got to make everything all in a nice little bow, a
that's
nice
right,
little
that's
bundle.
right.
Right now, we got to do Eden Campus, South Central College, Minnesota State University. Kind of this collaborative thing going on. We think it's got some traction, and it's going to move into some things that we don't even know yet. Right? Is that fair to say?
That's
Very
true.
We
fair.
don't know yet.
We'll see.
And then the 507 event things that you're doing, Mark. That's off the ground now. That's starting to get going.
Yes, it officially kicked off July 1st, and we already have anywhere from 8 to 12 or 13 projects. A couple of them external clients, a couple of them for clients within MSU here. Just fantastic. We're doing very well. We're starting to recruit a few more, whether it's designers, audio visuals, project managers, whatever, to get more involvement with the on-campus community and even externally.
Buro 507. Thank you, Scott, for helping me with the flashcards. B507, a creative media mob. I love that. Who came up with that?
The students did.
Excellent.
Yes,
Well done.
That actually came from the Netherlands.
Nice.
You know, as much as we're separated by water, land, and whatnot,
Right.
we're still one entity, one company. We're working together and collaborating, coming up with creative solutions for any projects that clients come to us with.
So, would it be fair to say that you're open to having anyone who's perhaps listening to this program who owns a business or has some needs to maybe reach out?
Yes, please do. Just
right.
some examples of projects that we've worked on are range from design work for a logo or a flyer to design of a website. You know, if you got a website that needs updating, doesn't look so great, we can do that. We can build the website from the ground up, designs, coding, everything.
Are you doing any short
can,
short video stuff?
We do. We also do short videos. If you guys want us to film an event that you have going on that day on campus or at your a business, let us know. We can put together like a short testimonial video or just something that captures the emotion of the day. And then each one of these projects is overseen by project managers. So these managers are working with budgets, they're working with clients and communication and making sure the team's creating these assets on time within budget.
Nice.
And communicating these things to the client, making sure they know where we're at with the project. So like Scott had said, it's really a collaboration of multiple disciplines coming together to come up with these creative solutions, whatever the project is. So we're very open to any multimedia-based project.
Cool. Well, Gully's Deep Pockets, maybe I'll have you do something for KMSU.
That'd be
Excellent.
fantastic.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Hey, so once again, we have Scott Fee, Dean Scott Fee. We have Becky Davis. I almost called you Fisher. I don't know why. And Mark, last name
Blashack.
Thank you all for coming today, sharing with us. It's been a lot of fun. And thank you to the YWCA. I know she's hiding. Gabby's hiding in the corner. She didn't want to talk today, and that's cool. We have to run. Thank you for coming.
Would
Really
you love to
appreciate
hear the phone number for Bureau 507?
it. As a matter of fact, I would.
Excellent. Mark's going to read that out loud so everyone
Yeah.
knows it's up and running.
All right, if you guys are interested, feel free to give us a call at 1-507-389-5076.